Now, they had a
If they did
Weinstein,
Trump, they should do...
Right. They had a Weinstein sketch. Now, Lorne Michaels said when you and I last chatted that they didn't think it was germane because he's a New York entity, and outside of our little media world, very few people know him. Now the pressure's on for them to do something because so many have come out since. Do you think they do something this weekend?
Should they? They have to. Yes, I think they will. I think somebody should play Harvey. They got to. It's like...
Were you ever censored out? There were skits that you did back in the days that they said no.
Yeah, I think I mentioned to you when I did a Ronald Reagan piece that I thought was too severe, and I did it because I was Mr. Democrat back then, you know, before I met Ronald Reagan. And I did, and then Dick Ebersol, our producer, working with Lorne Michaels, they killed the piece. They totally said, no, it's too slanted.
What were you doing?
It was a video. It was like I likened Reagan's policies to Outer Limits, the television show. You remember that? He's in control of your television set. It was like, I thought a great piece. I spent a whole, like, 2-3 days in the edit bay.
And they just scrubbed it?
Killed it.
Really?
Dick Ebersol came down. He's a great producer. He came down and he said, nah, this is too slanted. How about that? Cut to me being invited. I've told you many times to the White House, met the man, changed me politically, and I would think that if Donald Trump wanted to make a change rather than tweeting, if respectfully I could say, bring Alec Baldwin, bring Lorne Michaels, bring the whole cast down to the White House.
A Reagan skit, that would flies in the face. But these days, all the late night hosts, and you love them all, and they love you. Yeah. They're having great rating success going after.
Yeah, well, that's
going after him, right?
The president means numbers. The president means numbers. So whether.
But would there be numbers? Let's say you had a late night show and didn't do that, or did, you know, skits make the other side look bad? How would it do?
You know, it's a good question, but on the radio show, we keep it nice. We keep it objective. We keep it pragmatic. You know, I said, I don't want to let the viciousness take over, the meanness take over. Bill O'Reilly, you know, the great O'Reilly, man, came on my radio show doing the book Killing England.
Right.
So he goes, I go, Bill, you going back on TV? He goes, it's so mean now, Joe. This is Bill O'Reilly said, it's so mean, and it is. The whole tenor has to change. And I think it can. So we do my radio show, my little radio show in New York.
Your little radio show is very big.
Well, thanks. You know,
but
I listen.
Would you entertain that? Because I think there might be a market for a late night comic who doesn't follow what the other comics
I think there is. And you know, you look to what Jimmy Fallon does. Jimmy Fallon is where we should be. Jimmy's numbers in the right demo are huge.
But he's zinging the president a lot.
But it's fun.
I think a lot of it is fun. I grant you. You're right.
And you got to look to Jay Leno and Johnny Carson. Leno and Carson, and particularly Carson, of course, and Jay was great. They took shots on both sides. Stop the hate. We are together. We are one country, man. And you know what? It's got onward and forward. Don't take the statue down. Look. I'll tell you what. Leave the statue. Take the cannolis.
We will do just that. Joe Piscopo. Now, there are a lot of people who are now aware of these cannolis in their presence. No. And I know what you're thinking, Neil, it's not healthy. Again, no. A little more to this.